listening to Home Sweet Home on Jaffrey Radio. You're listening to Home Sweet.
Hello. Ebusiafo ya sign ehia mu biemu. Ya maye nyina ye ho afisia pa. Afini nyina mu afei na Home Sweet Home abejafo. Ya tnase na afei ye kruchire nsema kese. Se ye bejemu aguye ho so. Afi wei na afei ya ware no. Se de bia ye kan se ye pese ya warrior ne pa a yet to say second heaven on earth. So beloved, we are here. Home Sweet Home is back again. Yeah, this year when we started the year 2025, this is our first appearance on regarding Home Sweet Home. So we welcome all of you and we wish all of you a very happy new year and a prosperous New Year. All right. So if you have not tuned in yet, tune in. Call your friend and let a friend call.
錆びた鉄製品を瞬時に新品のように復元できる驚異的な製品をご覧になったことがありますか？それがまさに日本のトップ国立大学材料工学研究所と東京の有名化学企業が共同開発した
Hello, I'm Yama, a local resident. I'd like to talk about the recent expansion of protests in Iran due to the collapse of the country, and the fact that the U.S. military has begun to take action. Yes.
Across Africa, the group is dedicated to driving development across diverse sectors and has 76 subsidiaries with the vision of being the most successful holding company and a mission of improving the lives of people. The subsidiaries are categorized into 8 dynamic clusters to provide focused and efficient operations. The Environment and Sanitation Primary Cluster, the cornerstone of our operations. This cluster is vital for effective waste management and sanitation services across Africa. Leading this charge is Zoom Lion Ghana Limited, the largest waste management company in West Africa. From public cleansing to waste collection and transportation, we prioritize maintaining clean, healthy public spaces and promoting sustainable living. Our waste collection services span residential and commercial sectors, employing cutting-edge technology and skilled personnel for efficient, eco-friendly operations. Emerging from this foundation is the Environment and Sanitation Processing Cluster. Key companies like Integrated Recycling and Compost Plant, IRECOP, Accra Compost and Recycling Plant, ACAP, Kumasi Compost and Recycling Plant, KCAP, engage in sorting waste into organic, plastic, and combustible materials. Sewerage Systems Ghana Limited treats and transforms wastewater into usable components. From these, we produce compost, recycled plastics, and alternative fuels, and enhancing resource efficiency. This cluster is also home to our unique medical waste facilities, which uses a microwave technology to process medical waste, safeguarding public health and safety. Others include Zoil Services, Dredge Masters, and Zoom Lion Waste Transfer Stations. Our waste-to-energy initiatives focus on harnessing advanced technologies to transform municipal solid waste, organic waste, and other biodegradable materials into renewable energy sources such as electricity and heat. By capturing methane from waste decomposition and reducing landfill dependency, we are significantly lowering greenhouse gas emissions while promoting energy self-sufficiency across Africa. The Technical and Logistics Cluster encompasses businesses involved in manufacturing, automobile services such as sales and servicing of heavy-duty and light-duty vehicles, and logistical operations. It also supports sectors such as ports and logistics services. It further undertakes industrial and logistical activities, ensuring seamless service delivery across multiple sectors. Commercial and Allied Services Cluster is skilled in customer-facing operations, which includes multimedia and hospitality services. By providing a comprehensive suite of services, it enhances operational efficiency and supports the group's diverse business activities. In here, we have companies such as AH Hotel and Conference, with unique setting for any local and international meetings. KNUST Africa Institute of Sanitation and Waste Management, which is a capacity building initiative in collaboration with KNUST, as well as Appointed Time Printing Limited, leading in cutting-edge technology in printing services, including corrugated packaging initiatives. A media group, Ignite Media, which is made up of Metro TV, Original TV, and Original FM. The Financial Services Cluster provides a comprehensive range of financial solutions supporting the group's diverse financial needs. Key companies include Omnibisic Bank, Millennium Insurance for General Insurance, Cosmopolitan Health Insurance, Kimpton Trust for Pensions Trust, Union Capital for Venture Capital, and other investments and various digital payments platforms. This cluster offers financial stability and growth opportunities, underpinning the group's broad array of business activities. Information and Communications Technology Cluster focuses on three main areas: device assembly, software development and data science, fintech and cybersecurity. The group aims to become the business efficiency solutions provider in Ghana. Agriculture and Agribusiness Cluster focuses on reinforcing agricultural productivity and food security. African Agribusiness Consult, AAC, the key player in this cluster, is predominantly involved in the cultivation of rice and other grains, alongside various other farming activities. By leveraging advanced agricultural techniques, this cluster collaborates with scientists from various institutions to enhance crop yields and quality, contributing significantly to food security in the region. The Property and Real Estate Cluster addresses the growing demand for housing and infrastructure, involved in developing innovative real estate projects that enhance living and working environments. This cluster ensures sustainable and resilient urban growth, meeting the needs of modern urbanization. International operations underscores our ambition to expand across Africa and beyond, with footprints in Asia and America, driving global partnerships and international business development. The Jospon Group of Companies is dedicated to driving sustainable development and innovation across Africa. As we continue to grow, we remain steadfast in our commitment to making a positive impact on society and the environment.
Jospon Group of Companies, fostering sustainable development through partnership.
Established in the year 1995, the Jospon Group of Companies has become a major source of innovation and sustainability across Africa. The group is dedicated to driving development across diverse sectors.
Have been there for us all the time, and we need to appreciate you. Yes, without you, all the programs that we are doing here might not be successful. But because you are watching us, because you listen to us, yes, it gives us much confidence to come on and on and on with different programs and topics. We do appreciate your effort, your contribution, and your support. Thank you so very much. Yes, today we are here. Our team is here. Yes, and we give you nothing but the best. All right, nothing but the best. Thank you so very much. And let me remind you, this program is sponsored by Bayside Modeling Agency. If you are in Tokyo and you are looking for an agency, I am talking of modeling agency to belong to, then there is no other place than Bayside Modeling Agency. So why don't you pick up your phone and go to this email address, info@bay-side.biz, and just send a text that you want to register with them, and the staff will contact you and tell you the necessary things to bring for the registration. Thank you so very much. And Turmeric Hotel is at East Legon. Those of you who do not know Ghana, hey, you are mixing a lot of things. So please, if you are outside Ghana and you want to visit Ghana, I recommend Turmeric Hotel for you. It's close to the airport. In fact, the atmosphere there is very serene. In fact, when you get there, you will witness what I am saying to you today. Yes, so please hurry up and go to www.turmerichotel.com. Yes, you will see everything there. If you want to book, just do it now. All right. Yes, as I told you already, it's close to the airport. So your access to the international airport will not be a problem. Don't go and stay far away from the airport and the traffic catch you along the way and you'll miss your flight. Okay? So please get close to the airport. Thank you so very much. I have with me today our big bro. In fact, the beginning of the year, you haven't seen him. Yes, and today he has appeared. So, ladies out there, are you there? Your favorite is here.
This is Jaffrey Radio.
The person of Mr. Fred Jeche Mensa, Mr. Fred Jaffrey Radio, and the team want to say thank you for your great contribution and support to this program. In fact, we really do appreciate you for your time, your patience, your contribution, your wisdom, your talent, everything included. God richly bless you for being there for us all the time. So your viewers are with you, please.
Well, it's my pleasure. Yeah, and I personally have fun being here, and I think, yes, what we know is what we bring it out here. And yes, I want to welcome every viewer, wherever you are watching us. Good afternoon, good morning, good dawn, good midnight, wherever. Yes, I welcome you to Jaffrey. Just download the app, then begin to watch Jaffrey programs anytime. Please share it among your friends and let them know that we have an African station here which is very vibrant and it gives out a lot of information, and we're ready to go. So viewers, once again I welcome you, and personally I'm happy to be here and ready to speak on anything that I'm asked to. Visit. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Fred is ready to speak of anything that you'll be asked to. All right, thank you so very much, Mr. Fred. And we have our producer here, producer and a DJ at the same time. Yes, it's in the person of Nana Yao Pop.
This is Jaffrey Radio.
The scene, so you cannot see him. Yes, he's there all the time. If you want to see his face, please come on Sunday morning. Sunday morning, worship with Deacon Nana Yao Pop. You will see him. All right. So if you want to see him from, not behind the scene, then just join in Sunday morning worship. Thank you so very much. And my name is Abena Poma Pukufuku. You can call me Dickness Poma, a lady with a long name. As I always say, if you know that you have a long name more than me, just send it to me and let's see. In fact, there are some other names Pastor Osei Enin will say some are in the fridge. We have put in some in the fridge. So just bring yours and I will just retrieve those in the fridge out. And you see how many names we have. All right, thank you so very much. Yes, this is Home Sweet Home. We give you nothing but the best. We have only one motive, that we want every marriage couple enjoy the second heaven on earth. So I'm asking you right now, are you living in hell in your marriage? Then tune into Jafric Radio and your life and your marriage will never be the same, because we will give you the antidote for that problem that you are going through. Yes. Thank you so very much. Today's topic for discussion, we will do the recap, yes, of 2022 programs that we did here. So we will just have a brief discussion on those programs that we have already treated. And along the list, if you find some topics that you want us, I'm talking about viewers, you want us to revisit those topics again, please don't hesitate to send us the comment that you want us to do topic ABC that we did last year. And in fact, we will do it again and again because of your request. Okay? Yes, we want all of us to understand things very, very clearly. Yes. So, Mr. Fred, if you do remember, in January there was a recap of 2021. So we did those recaps, and then the main topic that we started was causes and solution of misconduct that leads to broken homes. Yes, causes and solutions of misconduct that leads to broken homes. That was what we did in January. And then in February we did lack of communication in marriage. Yes, I think we took the whole month to treat this topic, lack of communication in marriage. And then in March we treated appreciate your spouse. Appreciate your spouse. And then the second topic that we did in the second week, or let's say the third week of March, was different values and beliefs in marriage. Different values and beliefs in marriage. That was what we did in March. And then in April, we did effective conflict
This is Jafric
management
Radio.
in marriage. Effective conflict management in marriage. We are talking of effective, not conflict in marriage, but effective conflict management in marriage. And then that same month, the third week, we did domestic violence in marriage. Domestic violence in marriage. Nowadays, at first we saw a lot of women being abused, but now the table is turning. Some women are abusive very much. They abuse their husbands so bad. So today, during our recap session, we'll also dig deep into this if time permits us. And then we move straight to May. May we did selflessness in marriage. Being selfless in marriage. That was June. And then
This is Jafric Radio.
June we did who is a father. So from July to December we will talk about that in next week. Yes, so this is the recap that we are going to discuss. We from January to June. From January to June, the topics that we have already treated, we are going back, revisit them, and then talk brief about it. And then if you are out there, as I've earlier said on, and you want us to treat the topic again, please just write to us that you want us to repeat or treat this topic. If you want more details, information about the topic, just let us know And for your sake, we will bring out the topic again. Thank you so very much. So, Mr. Fred, we will start from January.
Okay.
What we did. And please, if you are out there and you want to phone in, our lines are open. Or let me say our line, because most of us call through WhatsApp. Yes. So the line is on the screen right now. Is if you are outside Japan, you add +81 70432 9331. Sorry, 9331. So if you are in Japan, just call 07042319331. It's on the screen right now. Yes. Just phone in, and what is in your heart, let us know. If the topic treated has helped your marriage or not, or it has helped your relationship or not, let us know. We want best practices. Yes, those who did it, what was the results? Yes, what was the results? What was the result? So please, don't hesitate to phone us, don't hesitate to send your comments, because it's really, really important to us. Your comments and your contributions are very essential, and we are waiting for you. All right. Thank you so very much. Yes, just wait. We are still working. We will open the phone lines for you to call. So yes, when the time comes, we will let you know. So please now hold on. We cannot pick the phone right now. So just hold on for a moment. And when the lines are open, we'll be able to let you know. Yes, so that you can also phone in. All right. Thank you so very much. If my colleague, I know you are very much ready. Yes, in January, we discussed causes and solution of misconduct that leads to broken homes, or that leads to divorce. Misconduct. Mr. Fred, are you ready to talk about it?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
If you are ready, please, let's go. Misconduct. First, we look at what misconduct is. Yes. And there are some things that it's a no-go zone. Yes. When you did those things, bet me, you will put your marriage at stake. Yes. And it will not help. So those are the topic that we treated. Yeah, the causes. There are some causes and the solutions at the same time. All right.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Fred,
thank
go
you.
ahead, please.
I think, what we talked about was the causes of misconduct.
Misconduct, yes.
Yeah, in relationship is when one loses attention. Yeah, that is when one side is not paying attention to the relationship and not helping in development of it, not paying attention to the family issues, and perhaps doing some things contrary that causes the misconduct in the family. I think we talk a lot about it, and I think the main point that we finally discussed was the issue with communications. Yeah, so that was what
it led us to the next topic as the communication, because we found out that it's essential in marriage.
Yeah. So misconduct is yes, like I said, not paying well attention to the family issues and doing some things different, going beyond certain areas that you're not supposed to go, or let's say developing a relationship outside your marriage, or putting up some kind of behavior within the family that's not supposed to go on. Yeah, so those are the things that we talk about, and there's no a single way. Everybody in his way of thinking. So each and every day you have different problems coming out within the family. So that's why I think communication became an issue that we needed to talk about, that people should have effective way of communicating with one another in the family. Yes, because if that is not there, then you have a lot of you have, of course, we have two people in that relationship making marrying.
That's right.
And when you have children, then the number increases. Don't forget that everybody in his way of thinking. So if you don't develop communication among yourselves, everybody's going to think his own way, and people are going to misunderstand things. They're going to take things the way they see it and understand it the way they see it, and that can cause a problem for the other. You see, and by that, it will lead them doing some things outside the relationship that would sort of lead them to misconduct, or lead them to doing some inappropriate things within the relationship. So that's what we talk about, and I believe we stress a lot on communication issue being the effective solution. Yeah.
And also we talked about let's say cheating, having extramarital affairs as misconduct.
Yeah, of course. That's what I said earlier on.
Yes.
Having a relationship.
And I think we need to, go dig deep in this one, because I think we did it early last year. It's about a year ago. And in fact, things are changing now. And a lot of issues are coming up. Especially nowadays, that there are some people that I think the bloggers and those people that do pranks, in fact, it will shock you. Sometimes I thought it's not true. Maybe they just it's acting or something. But later I realized that it is not an act or acting. It is real. That cheating, and it's going on everywhere. Not in Africa alone, not in Asia alone, not in Europe alone, but the whole world. Mr. Fred, what can cause someone to being in a marriage and at the same time having extramarital relationships?
You mean what can cause someone to do that?
Yes. I don't know, but it may have many reasons.
Fantasies.
And after that, we will see what we can do to help. Yes, because education, let's say, helps. Sometimes if you are ignorant about something, you do whatever you like. But when you get educated on certain issues, you know the consequences that follow. So it will also scare some people not to go, or inform people not to, involve themselves in such acts.
I don't know if there is a genuine reason for someone to have an extramarital affair. There is polygamy, or someone marrying more than one. That is there. But
that one is, let's say, it's married.
Yes.
The person is bold enough, and he has looked at his strengths, that he can carry the two women along.
Yeah.
It is not in my religion, it is not good, but in other religions it's permissible. Yeah, so we cannot condemn it here. But at least it's decent enough to inform the wife that I want to bring another woman into our home.
Yeah, that means getting her understanding. Yes, that's why I'm saying, if you can do it that way, that is okay. But beside that, I said I don't know if there's any good reason to engage in sort of secret commitment. You see, it's because it's secret. That's why we all see it as wrong. Having a second affair, outside your relationship, because it's secret. That's why we say it that is wrong. Someone who is in polygamy, he has shown that he's got somebody more than the one that he married. So in a way, we're trying to accept it because he's come out and boldly exposed himself. But the one who hasn't come out is the one hiding behind. That's why we see that kind of relationship as irregular. Yes, so that's what I'm talking about. That I don't know if there's a good reason to do that. Otherwise, something is wrong within their relationship. It could be some people could do that based on their fantasies, or
This is Jafric Radio.
simply they're just interested. But most of the time you can see that something was going on in the relationship that was not checked or that was not corrected, and it has been on for some time. That has made the man develop some relationship outside, or the woman getting into another relationship with somebody. So you can see the issue start from the family. You see, beside their own fantasies or their interest and whatever, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. No responsible people would engage in that act until there is something irrevocably cropped up within the relationship. That's why that is when you can see a noble person trying to stay away from the normal relationship. That's how I see it. You see, so that's why we concluded that having effective communication in a relationship is very good. Yeah, because that can solve most of the problems, and that would make both of you open to one another. You see? Yeah. So effective way of talking to yourselves. You see, and we also mentioned that love, you see, having love or developing love for your spouse, of course, it also has to come through communication. And together, you need to educate yourselves, see, and develop love. Because without that, then there will always be problems. See, and when the problem starts, then no two ways. You see both parties trying to derail, trying to go into outside relationships, and that causes major issues. Yeah, that becomes
and
sort of
nowadays, Mr. Fred, people don't fear that.
Yeah, people
like,
don't
to
fear.
date marriage man or marriage woman. At first, it was so fearful that when you go close to marriage man or marriage woman, you feel like kind of guilt. What? No, this is a no-go zone. But nowadays, people even wish to date married men and married women, and they fall into it.
You see,
Most of them.
people are no more afraid. It's because let me use ourselves, Africans, as an example in what I'm trying to talk about. You see, we sort of trying to import a culture that we do not understand them, or we're trying to let in some sort of culture that we don't understand it. We're trying to let it into us. And with that culture, you can see that it differs from how we were taught from the beginning. See, and we have given that culture a priority to the level that it has overwhelmed what we have as our own culture. I hope you're getting me.
Yeah.
We, the Africans in particular.
Yes.
So you can see that, and within that culture, what they see as normal, we don't see is, of course, we also see it as normal, but there has to be some reverence.
That's right.
For example, when we were in primary school in Ghana, let me say Ghana because that's where I'm from. When you're on the public bus, any elderly person that gets on the bus,
Exactly.
you would have to
Just
get up and just offer your seat to
the seat.
that elderly person. Okay, it was there. Okay, for us that was a common sense. Now, the culture that we're trying to import, for them, they feel the little ones has to sit, and the elderly can stand and hold
yes.
the racks or whatever. That's what they think. But in our own, it wasn't a question of letting the children stand up and maybe hurt themselves when the car sort of wobbles or it breaks. No, but it was showing some kind of respect for the elderly.
Elderly, yes.
Because not only in the bus, even on the street, if any elderly person should talk to you, you've got to behave.
Exactly.
Right there, whether he's your mother or not. Once he sort of discipline you, you've got to accept it and go home.
Yeah.
These days you can't see that because the culture that we've imported does not addresses these issues and thinks everything is normal. So this is one way that I think our youth have gotten into it too much, and it's our society to have allowed them to bring in those culture too much to the point that it has overshadowed our original ethics of respect and so these are some of the reasons that people are not afraid. See, and again, let me put this straight. Religion is doing good in a way, and in a way too. Yes, of course.
Misconduct. How did religion comes in here?
I'm not a religious person. I'm not spiritual, but what I can say is a lot of these pastors don't say the truth.
Okay.
Most of them don't preach what is in the Bible, what the Bible says. You see? So they've deviated the whole thing. For me, when I was growing up, I didn't believe a pastor even can divorce his wife.
Oh yeah.
You see? And I didn't believe the wife of a pastor or the priest can also have a relationship with a church member.
Oh. Abomination.
Well, you see, all this kind of things has been going on in the system. But how did the news come out that it became publicly known? You see, so
but it's a shame, like for
that's what
the
I'm saying. If they should follow what the Bible actually
that level it's a no thing.
Well,
so what I would understand is that when people around or the members of the church see what is going on, they might think that, oh, even if the pastor is doing that, it's normal.
It's normal
for us to also indulge in such act.
Yes.
So, but I think maybe it will be 1 out of 1,000.
Well, you were saying that, and again, this I even want to argue with even religious people. They say, of course, God hates divorce. I understand that.
Yeah.
But did he say don't do it?
Right.
Did he say that? There are a lot of phrases in the Bible.
If he hates divorce,
he hates it, of course.
Yeah. So it means if you.
That is what you think.
Mr. Fred, number one, we are not doing a Bible discussion
okay,
here.
That's what I'm saying.
But if God hates divorce, it means he don't like it. So if you want to have a relationship with God himself, then whatever he hates, there is no go zone for you, right?
A scripture, Moses issued a certificate for divorced people. Why did that happen?
And the same scripture also said it wasn't like that in the beginning, but it because of the heartless of the people that caused Moses. It's not God though, that was Moses.
But the same thing. It's the same thing. God says he hates it. So but Moses issued it. See?
But God didn't approve him of doing that.
The freedom is given to us, so we can do whatever we want. That's why I'm saying the teachings restricting people that you cannot divorce when you're in the church. And look, that's why I'm saying we have to teach the scriptures. There are some scriptures that you can stand on.
Okay.
At that time, you can separate from your wife. This is what I think, from your spouse. There are scriptures in the Bible, of course. I will argue with this someday, but that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
But what I'm trying to say is, people are made to sit in relationships that they are fed up with.
They are fed up with.
And they don't know what to do. So it's just like they explode secretly, get into relationships. So one day when it comes out, then they're like, after all. You see? Then you can.
Right,
you
now
can,
I get your point.
You get my point.
Yes.
Then you can hear from other sources too. Oh, if Mr. A and B in the Tamale area were able to do, they were caught, but they were not killed. They were sort of suspended, but now they are back to church. Then we also can do the same thing here. Then it keeps going on. It keeps going on. It keeps going on. First, we need to teach the people why divorce is not good, and why God says He hates it. Nobody likes it.
Exactly.
I don't think there are human beings who would say we like.
Nobody.
We need to use our brains, digest what the Bible says, teach people to understand why we should not try and separate relationships.
So you think your number one problem is the way the pastors and the
yes, like whatever the situation,
handle marriage issues.
it's part of it. Whatever the situation, sit by it.
Yeah, be patient.
Be patient. Like somebody saying, you can't divorce, and if you divorce, you can't get married until the other one that you've divorced got married first.
The other one died. According to the Bible,
Then
it's not like.
Then how is he going to die?
It means that you have to stay like. We might probably die before the person.
When you have feelings, so you keep this kind of stress, you burn yourself with passion until that person dies. Definitely he's going to pray that he dies early.
Exactly.
So what about that? So whose heart is clean?
Sin, yeah?
Whose heart is clean here? If I have to wait till my former spouse dies and I'm burning with passion, the only thing is hold my Bible, do the conjurance and all those things and make sure he dies.
Oh, but God has given us
Because I'm burning with passion.
a self-control, so you don't need to burn with passion.
Okay. you don't need to burn with passion, right? So what should I do?
Interesting. Viewers, let's bring your comments, all right?
What should I do if I don't have to burn with passion? What should I do?
To marry.
But
Let's solve the issue.
But the church is saying don't marry until she dies or she gets married. So where are we now?
No, the church is saying that they don't want divorce because they want you to, solve the issue.
Yeah, but we didn't click well.
That will even bring the divorce.
But I think
Just
before
handle it well.
it got to that point, don't forget that before it got to that point, probably we've brought in elders, pastors, whoever to talk on these issues, and it still didn't click well. So finally, we need to separate. That's why it ended up there. It wouldn't just start up and say, honey, from today we're not more together. No.
Hey, that one day.
Nobody would do that.
People would just send some others to psychiatrists to see if
you are normal.
everything is working correctly.
So that's what I'm saying. The way the teachings also goes. You see, it also affects the society.
Room for that.
Yeah, it gives room for that. So things that causes people to stay outside marriages. Of course, society also has. It's also yes, it has a hand in it. Society is also faulty.
Yes.
We've got to accept that, and especially with these Africans, with our culture, the importation of the foreign items. They're okay, but we need to look at those areas that are not good.
Exactly.
Then we try to resist them. You get my point. Because our way of culture too has helped us in so many ways.
That's right.
You see, there were some that we could say a cake or whatever. By this time, 2023, we could develop it, you see, and bring it to a more acceptable way.
Okay.
It's possible. And I'm telling you, there are some too that have helped us. Because we were brought up in that culture, we're able to comport ourselves in certain areas.
Right.
And that gives us respect.
All right. Thank you thank you so much, Mr. Fred. We just want to proceed to the next topic that we treated last year, February, was lack of communication. I think Mr. Fred has said a lot about communication during the misconduct topic. So this one is lack of communication. Lack. So if the communication is not in the marriage, it brings a lot of suspicions, right?
Yes. And lack of it is perhaps the worst. Yeah. Because if you cannot have communication in a relationship, definitely something is
wrong.
It's wrong. Something is not good.
But others also feel like if they have the pressing need, something is pressing them. But when you voice it out, it becomes like, hey, you this man, you want complaining, you want like murmuring, and those kind of like, they don't want to be tagged with those kind of things, so they decided to swallow them all the time. They don't want to, come out with what is bothering them. There are some people like that. We have some people, whatever is not right with them, they will just speak out.
Yeah, that is character issues. And I think one thing they have to teach about it during the courting time is communication issues, how to talk to your spouse. Of course, everybody in his character. And I believe before you would marry someone, you probably may have known that person for at least more than 3 months or 6 months.
That's true.
You see. Frankly speaking, 2 years should be a normal time for. Yes.
Others even date for 7 years before they got married.
Well, that's true. I'm an example of it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
7 whole years.
7 good years before we got married. So it came to a point we became like we were inseparable. Yeah, it's something, everything looked natural, and it's like if we were not together, we don't feel good.
Yes, true.
See?
Wow.
So if people can stay up to that point, that's okay, but I don't recommend it.
Yeah. A lot of inconveniences can set in.
Yeah, that is there.
Unforeseen. Maybe one might think, hey, is it?
Yeah, that is also there, but I think it depends on your lifestyle. Yeah, you and that person, how you click.
That's true.
Yeah. Maybe you were both from school and you were aiming towards something which you both have set up some time to achieve it. Yeah, so both of you wouldn't like to disturb yourselves. Yeah, although you know you need to pay attention to one another, but you would be patient, because when the commitment sets in, the family pressure is going to be on you.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't forget that. And friends, relationships too, they're going to sort of come in with pressure because you are not committed. Yeah. So to sort of hold on that, yes, you can, delay it for some time. But not as much as that 7 years that I'm talking about. Normally, I think 2 years should be a very normal time. That is when you know the person, not the one that you meet on the internet and you talk about marriage the next day. No, that's not what I'm talking about. The one that we meet on the internet, of course, you need to know the person physically for some time.
Yes.
Yeah, it should.
It's very, very important.
My assumption is it should take much more time than the normal ones, because you now have to know the person's background, the kind of person, what he sees in the future and how he's going to make his life. I mean, so many things that you should talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you don't do all these things and you immediately wake up and get into commitment and marry, you see that when you have got when you have gotten married, that is, you feel like you've reached the climax of that what do you call it, your secret or affection. So from there you need to begin to bring your life together.
That's true.
So that is where you're going to weave, you the two are going to weave your life together before you become one. And
I like that word, weave your life
yes,
together.
you weave it together to become one. And you can see that from there there'll be a lot of problems would come up. You see, and all these problems were set in because you probably didn't have good communication before you got married, or didn't know yourselves well. Yeah, because it's not, people can hide their feelings when you meet them from the beginning. You see, at least 6 months, somebody can hide her feelings for 6 months just to win her partner or his partner. So 2 years, at least, you can somehow, but I'm not saying to you just sit somewhere, just sitting down, waiting for the time to come. No. 2 years means you should develop a solid relationship with the person. So get to know yourselves well. You know, where you are from, what you intend to do, and especially to the man, God says He will provide you your helper. So if you want to get married with somebody, don't forget that you're going to ask God for a helper. So what are you going to dictate for the helper to help you? What is He going to help you with? See? And the woman too, if you're going to help somebody, make sure
you don't know.
Yes, make sure you know what you're going to help the person for.
Exactly.
You see?
So lack of communication, it's, I mean, a poison in marriage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you begin weaving your lives together, the problem that you come up, if you're unable to solve it, both of you run to your world or into your shells, and you remain there thinking things will solve naturally. You do that because you're either shy to come up with something, or you feel too bold to do that, or you feel you should have let it known much earlier. It's late. I mean, some